Klay Thompson's dad ended up checking Monica McNutt and everybody who has the same ideology that she has when it comes to why Caitlin Clark is famous and why she's such a big phenomenon.
When Mychal Thompson, NBA champion, and Klay Thompson's dad admitted he was honestly starstruck meeting Caitlin Clark, I had to rewind the interview. Think about it. This is a man who's won NBA titles playing alongside Magic Johnson, gone head-to-head with legends like Michael Jordan and Larry Bird, and raised a future NBA superstar in Klay. He's been surrounded by basketball royalty his entire life, and yet there he was, openly in awe of a WNBA phenom.
They don't like Caitlin Clark, you know. Caitlin Clark, I've been noticing, I've been following her career since she was a sophomore at Iowa, and I recognized how different she was, how different she played the game. She played the game like Steph Curry. We had never seen a woman play like that before.
Undermining her. Monica McNutt's recent claim that Caitlin Clark's fame is just being a white girl from middle America isn't merely tone deaf. It fits a troubling pattern. The conversation never seems to celebrate her jaw-dropping logo threes, her once-in-a-generation court vision, or the pure, infectious joy she brings to fans and young players alike. Instead, it keeps circling back to her looks. The bigger question is, why would someone with McNutt's platform repeatedly target the very player who's bringing millions of new eyes to women's basketball? And what did Mychal Thompson say that finally shuts McNutt down? Brace yourself, it's coming.
I was trying to emphasize it for about a year, then he finally caught on, and men who travel with us in our traveling party who are basically anti-women's basketball, just didn't care for it, didn't want to talk about it, had no interest in it at all. All of a sudden, they started watching Caitlin Clark and got intrigued by her, and they became fans of her.
Monica McNutt just crossed a line that most ESPN analysts know better than to touch. In a recent BBC interview with special correspondent Caddy Kay, McNutt minimized Caitlin Clark's incredible talent, suggesting her rise to stardom had more to do with her looks and image than the generational basketball skills she actually brings to the court.
Me? Yeah. Jealous? Sure. I mean, would you be jealous of somebody that got $28 million a shoe deal or whatever the deal is before you step foot in the pros?
Take a second to let that really sink in. According to McNutt, Caitlin Clark's record-shattering NCAA scoring, her laser-accurate passes, and those jaw-dropping crossovers that leave defenders frozen, none of that matters. It's not her deep-range threes that are redefining women's basketball, nor the way she connects with fans, inspires kids, or represents the sport with authenticity. No, in McNutt's view, it all boils down to one thing. Clark is white and from the Midwest.
WNBA and all the people that follow the WNBA and try to promote the WNBA don't understand that Caitlin Clark's game resonates with us. I say this every day, and every day I got to deal with somebody else dumb in the media. Caitlin Clark's game resonates because she's got flair, she's got flash, she's got style. I said this before, and I'll say this again. We saw Sue Bird's game. We saw Diana Taurasi's game. Kim Mulkey was Sue Bird before Sue Bird became Sue Bird. We've seen it. We haven't.
This kind of dismissive thinking completely misses why millions of fans tune in to watch Caitlin Clark. While McNutt was busy reducing her to a demographic, the Indiana Fever were making history, scheduling an unprecedented 401 nationally televised games in 2025. Networks aren't handing out airtime based on where a player comes from. They do it because the talent on the court is real, undeniable, and captivating.
Cover the NBA, these people that play in the NBA, these people that cover the NBA. There, I said these people, all of you. Black, white, green, purple. Why don't you understand a very simple thing? Her game is dynamic. Like Diana Taurasi was like a jackass to Caitlin Clark. Why? Her game is what people are drawn to. And then you go to the personality. Her game is different than any WNBA woman ever. And she wins, and she shoots from deep. It's no different than Steph Curry. How many times?
What makes McNutt's comments so frustrating is how they completely erase the years of hard work and dedication behind Caitlin Clark's rise. Every slick behind-the-back pass, every jaw-dropping logo three, none of it came from luck or privilege. It was forged through countless hours in empty gyms long before anyone was watching. Yet McNutt ignores the fact that Clark led the entire league in assists as a rookie, all while adapting to a whole new level of competition.
Actually, the main reason is because of her talents. It's not because of her race. Her race has nothing to do with it. Especially with kids. She's saying kids don't see color, man. The kids that I grew up around, and when I grew up as a kid, I didn't see color, man. I did not see color. I didn't care about color. I didn't know what color was. I just knew you were a human being and I was trying to be your friend. It's kind of a crazy, nonsensical take to say that kids were looking up to her because
the hypocrisy is hard to miss. McNutt gets paid by the very ESPN that broadcasts Caitlin Clark's games and profits massively from her popularity. It's like biting the hand that feeds you, then claiming that hand doesn't deserve to be fed at all. Clark's fan base spans every nationality and background, yet McNutt's comments seem to dismiss that entirely. Fans weren't quiet. Social media exploded after her remarks, with one ex-user even demanding she should be fired immediately. Hashtags trended, clips of her comments went viral, and the backlash wasn't just about defending Clark. It was a pushback against the insulting idea that her massive following is because of her race, rather than the undeniable talent she displays on the court. McNutt completely missed the point. Clark's appeal transcends demographics. It's about pure basketball greatness. Demographics? Just go to any Indiana Fever game, and you'll see fans from all walks of life,
all type of nationalities and ethnicities that follow Caitlin Clark and rock with her. So it's not that. I don't think that.
Proudly rocking Caitlin Clark's jersey. Talk to them, and they'll gush about her court vision, her fearless scoring, and her unstoppable competitiveness. I said, not once will they mention her being a white girl from the Midwest, because that has nothing to do with why they admire her.
It's every day. I don't know why Monica McNutt or anybody that professes to know basketball can't simply say, you know, her game's just different than everybody we've ever seen. Ever. Now, don't tell me. I've watched. Ever. Tamika Catchy's great player.
The backlash over McNutt's racial comments is just the latest episode in what feels like an ongoing personal attack on the WNBA's brightest star. This wasn't a one-time slip or a careless remark. Time and again, McNutt has moved the goalposts every time Caitlin Clark achieves something remarkable.
Sabrina, Brianna, Kelsey, Diana Taurasi, you had and have these white players in the league that never galvanized the people like this. All right. Now, granted, you can have some people come back and say, well, the media and the coverage wasn't as good as it is now. NILs and things like that weren't popping off. That has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it, man. If they were that captivating,
Monica McNutt's criticism of Caitlin Clark completely misses the point, ignoring her generational talent and instead fixating on her race and background. Fans, fellow players, and even NBA veterans like Mychal Thompson see the truth. Clark's extraordinary skills and fierce competitiveness are undeniable. Thompson calls out the jealousy, egos, and pettiness fueling the anti-Clark narrative. Meanwhile, Clark continues to dominate on the court as the Indiana Fever build a championship-caliber team around her. With a young, dynamic roster and seasoned leadership, her influence goes far beyond demographics. She attracts fans, inspires the next generation of players, and changes the way the game is played. No analyst's bias can overshadow the sheer basketball brilliance she brings every single night.